Hello. All right. So sorry you were waiting just a couple minutes. I had to get on the phone with a business that opened up at 9 o'clock to cancel an appointment I had today, and she was like going on and on and on. So that happens sometimes. But anyways, kind of a crazy day at my house. The dogs might be coming down here. I have people doing work, so I didn't want to skip class. We're just going to manage. If anything crazy happens, keep lifting your weights, all right? We're gonna do lifting today. We have our warm up and then we're going 2 moves, 1 upper, 1 lower, back to back, 30 seconds each. We're rolling through the reps really quickly, okay? For weights today, I have 8s, 10s, I think 12, 15, 17 and a half, okay? So go ahead and grab out all the weights if you haven't yet. Hopefully you did while you were waiting. I am adventurous is our word today, so be adventurous with your weights. I'm gonna go ahead and start our timer. We're gonna start our warm up. Start your watches, start your music, and we're gonna get going, okay? All right, set. Water, sweat towel. See, I already got one dog visiting us. It's water and a sweat towel nearby, and we're gonna start with our toes forward, bottoms down and back, squat, rise up, come up to your toes. So you're just rolling right through your ankle, lifting your heel, coming up to the ball of your foot. Sink down and back, and come on up. Sink down and back, come on up. One more. And let's go ahead and arm circle. Big circles to the back of the room. And let's open up our chest. So we go circle back, come through center, open, and come again. Circling back, open. Does that feel nice? Big circle back, big chest opener. We're working all body parts today, so we're going to warm up all body parts today. That's our plan. Circle back, open, one more circle back, one more open, and then we're going into a lunge, twist, other leg lunge, and twist. So just a step back. Find your balance first, then a little torso rotation. Alternating each side, tall for your shoulders, and then we're going into a side lunge. Step in, we're going to chest open a little bit more, okay? Side lunge, step in, open. Side lunge, push off your heel, toe forward, chest up. Bend at your knee, sink back with your hip. This is the last day of the month, can you believe it? Holy cow. So if you are doing this on the last day of the month, way to finish the month out strong. All right, go ahead and walk that off. And if you are doing this on the first day of the month or the first week of the month, way to start the month off strong, right? Okay. All right, so we're gonna start with, I have 2 different exercises today that are gonna be very similar. So the first one, palms are down, we're bent over, so it's like your pinkies are out, okay? You don't have to put your pinkies out, but I want you to think about your pinkies are going to the ceiling. So we have a bent over, palms face forward, fly with your pinkies going up, okay? That's our first fly. Then we're gonna go into a sumo squat. Later on, you will see a thumbs up fly. So I just want you to know the difference between the 2. All right, so let's go ahead and get out our weights for a pinkies up fly and then a sumo squat. This should be 2 different weights. Lighter, heavier. After that, we'll go into biceps, side lunges. After that, we'll do that thumbs up fly, deadlifts. We'll go into chest fly, bridges, skull crushers, and some other things, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get out my weights, and you're gonna get out your weights, and move 1, let's go. Move 1 and 2, back to back, 30 seconds each, ready? Set, bend yourself over. I suggest 3 5s, 8s, maybe 10s here. So palms face your legs, hammerheads to the ceiling, squeezing the back of your shoulders together, okay? Using the back of your arms and your shoulder blades to squeeze, 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 lift, lift, lift. 1 more, and switch it out to your sumo weight. Toes turned out wide, you're coming straight down, straight up. When you come down, you want your thighs parallel to the floor. Your knees draw to the back of the room. So if you're coming forward with your knees, I need you to come straight down. Make sure your knee's in line with your toe here, okay? Push your heels in the ground, squeeze. We're like little up and down teapots. And time. Okay, that was 30 seconds of each. We're gonna go back again. So now that you know it, improve it. Our pinkies up fly. Grab the weights that work for you for 30 seconds and go. We're getting 12 to 15 reps in, probably in 30 seconds. So maybe 10. Each exercise will vary just a little bit, but you should be using a weight that challenges you for that amount of reps, okay? Which doesn't mean we go our heaviest. Maybe we go like our second heaviest, okay? One more rep. Switch out your weights. Go into your sumos. Squatting down, coming back up. So I want you to think about you're stuck between two window panes, very narrow space. You go straight down, straight up. There is no bend forward. We're just straight up. Shoulders stacked over your hips, tall spine. One more. All right, and break. We have one more set to go, so if you need to go heavier now it's time to go heavier. I'm gonna go heavier on my flies because I know I can. And if you can, I want you to do that too. Ready, set, let's go. Back of the shoulder, long proud chest, palms facing down, right, towards your legs. Can there be a slight bend in your elbow? Absolutely. Should you be feeling this between the back of your shoulders, your shoulder blades? Yes. So as soon as I picked up the heavier weight, I slowed down just a little bit, a little more control, one more. And that's what I need you to do too. Go ahead and switch to your sumos. If you feel like you went heavier, slow it down a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit more muscle to push and pull your weights, okay? When we're done with these sumo squats, we're gonna go into wide bicep curls. So I want you to think about what's your bicep weight? What dumbbell do you use when you're curling for your biceps, okay? All right, go ahead and stop. Wide curl, you're making the W, elbows pinned in. Then we're gonna go side step together after that, okay? Let's go biceps first. As soon as you're ready, grab your weights, let's go. Remember, this moves quickly. I have short transition time. What that does is it keeps our heart rate elevated. You should be breathing heavy right now, okay? When we head to our side lunge step ups, you can do that with or without a weight, okay? I'm gonna grab my 10s for that to start and see how it feels. Last one. If you're switching out your weights, switch them out. And we frame our legs, side lunge, step up. It's almost like doing a one leg squat, step up. I sometimes call these the thriller, the thriller lunges. You know, in that video, this is how they walk. One more. All right, how'd the weights feel? Or if you want no weights, do you want to add them on this time? Now we improve it, so if you need to switch out and go heavier or lighter, please do. I'm going heavier on my biceps. Ready? Let's go, W. Make a big W for the win. Elbows pinned in. Control on the down, control on the up. Think about, is this weight challenging enough? Should you switch it for the third time through? Are your wrists in line with your forearms, or are you kinking them? That's a common mistake people make, especially if they're tired or using heavier weights. All right, weights come down, side lunge, switch out your weights or stay with what you have. Push into your heel, step up. Push into your heel, step up. Toe is forward. You should feel this in the back of your leg and your booty. Last one. All right, one more time through. Shake things out. Adjust your weights if need be. And let's go into our third set. Ready, set, and curl. So this time through, I want you to be challenged. Like, I don't know if I can get one more rep in. They're burning, they're working. And you know if you're doing a weight that you're like, it's too easy, I'll just finish with it. Or if there's a weight that's like, it's really challenging me, it's really hard to pull these up. It feels like I'm pulling through quicksand. That's where I want you to be right now, okay? That was your last rep. Let's get ready. Side lunge, step ups, step up, step up. Toe forward, big bend, big step. This is super functional. How many times in our day are we going over one direction and then going back into the other, okay? It doesn't feel like maybe a very natural way of moving, but we do it more than you probably even know. And time. All right, so now we did the pinky up fly. We're going thumbs up, so palms are gonna face away from you and we're gonna come this way. This is gonna work more of your mid back. I'm going with my 8s. Bend over and let's go. You might wanna go with 3s, 5s, and then 8s if you're really like, yeah, I feel good, I can do this. So we're working the mid back towards the spine. It's your shoulder blades pulling together towards your spine. Yes, changing the rotation of your shoulders and the direction your hands face changes the muscle you're using. Okay, one more, and then we're going into RDLs, or deadlifts, okay? So I'm gonna use this 25-pound kettlebell because it's the closest thing I have right now. We're gonna bend forward, squeeze our butt, elongate, and squeeze. You can use one dumbbell or 2. Proud chest, stick it out, flat back, stick your butt out, and come back up to stand. You're using the back of your legs and your butt. Bend and squeeze. You're picking up something heavy off the floor and stop. Well, if we're picking something heavy off the floor, we usually use our legs, right? Right, you do? But for those times that you don't. All right, I will switch out probably on that one. All right, thumbs up, bent over, fly. Let's go. If you need to take a break for your back's sake, because I do know these are 2 bent over moves back to back, take your break, pause, and then come back and join me, okay? The chest comes a little bit further forward. Work your back a little bit more than your shoulders right now. If using a weight is too much, just use gravity and squeeze your blades together. Give me one more rep. Switch it out for a deadlift. Now I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. Toes forward, butt back. Squeeze and lift with your legs and your glutes. I don't want you using your lower back. Okay? Bend down, look over the ledge, chin up, high knees ahead of you, stick out your chest, flat back here. 2 more, last one, and take your break, okay? I'm gonna put that down even correctly. See how I squatted that weight down? Make sure you're putting your weights down safely. One more time through. I'm gonna try my 8s one more time on our thumbs up. Ready, set. This is challenging me. And I want you to find that weight that's challenging you too. So last set, a set, heaviest set if you can. If you went really heavy the first 2 and you need to lighten up now, that's fine too. Or listen, you can go your heavies until you can't heavy no more. And then switch it out to your lighter one or go gravity, okay? Thumbs up, squeeze. Thumbs up, squeeze. Chest to the floor. Squeezing your back muscles, posture muscles in time. Right into our deadlift. Pick up the next weight or stick with that one. Fold forward, squeeze. We're coming down to the floor for the next set of moves. Everything on the floor next. So if you have a mat nearby, I'll pause the clock. We're gonna grab it and get ourselves set up for our floor work. How we doing? Pretty good, right? You like this? Quick lift. Feel strong. Last one. And like you're doing something for yourself, right? Okay, so like I said, we're getting our mats out. We're doing a chest fly. And then we're gonna do a toes down, heels up bridge, which is a little different than what we've done before. We've done it before, but it's just been a really long time. If you need a break for water, grab some water. I'll also be doing skull crushers. So I need you to grab a weight for chest fly and skull crushers. We'll be doing crunches with the weight. So grab a weight that you use for your abs. Okay? All right, I've got 15s down there. I use that for chest fly. And skull crushers, I use it for my crunches. And then I have a 10 nearby. Okay, I'm almost set. How about you? All right, on the floor, chest fly first. I move my weights out of my way, and you can do the same. Lay it down on your back. I'm gonna get some doggy love now. Here I'm coming down. Okay, 30 seconds, chest fly. So flat on your back, knees bent, lower your back to the floor. We're gonna open and close, ready, set, go. Slight bend in your elbows, hug a tree. Hover your triceps right over the ground. Maybe the back of your arms taps the ground just a little bit. Then we're coming back up. Right over the top of our chest here, okay? 2 more reps. You have time for 2 more. If you'd like to, take those weights, put them on your hips. You're gonna go toes down, heels up, bridge. It's gonna feel a little bit different. It might challenge you in a different way to try to keep your heels up and your toes down. When I say toes, it's the ball of your feet pushing into the ground and your heels are lifted. And we're just doing our bridges up and down. You can do this with or without a weight. We're halfway there. Does that feel different? Because I'm always telling you put your full foot on the ground. It definitely does. Changing things up here, working the muscles in a different way. Give me 1 more bridge, lift, lower everything down, and let's do it again. We're back at chest fly. Need my timer closer to me here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Lower back on the floor, draw your belly button in towards the ground, so you've got a nice flat back on the floor, and we open and close. Squeeze your chest muscles like you're pinching a pencil. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. One more rep right here. With or without your weights. So I'm going to try this without my weights this time. Toes down, heels up, bridge lift, bridge lift. So I like this right now. I decided no weights, and it helps me get a little bit more range of motion, especially on my toes because I'm not used to being on them. And this bridge, you have to lift a little bit higher, okay? Squeeze a little bit deeper. It works a little bit more of your cheek. We're able to get a little more height. Try 2 more. Last one, and lower down. All right, we're headed into our 3rd set of chest fly. If the weight you've been using isn't heavy enough, grab something heavier quick, and then come back and join in, lower back on the floor, so tilt your hips towards your chin, and let's go. Fly, squeeze, open, squeeze. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale on the open, exhale on the contraction, the squeeze, okay? All right, on this 3rd set of bridges, I'm going to just use 1 weight and see if that balances pretty well. That was your last one of chest fly. Put your weights down. If you're using a weight, use it. If not, toes down, heels up, bridge and lift, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, there's the sweet spot. 1 weight on your hips. I don't like 2 weights, I've just decided. Shoulders still stay on the ground. Try and push your big toe into the floor. Give your big toe lots of love there. All right, 2 more. Last one, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We've got skull crushers next. So we're taking our weights, side of our head, up and over, okay? We go in 3, 2, 1. Frame your face, elbows stay straight up to the ceiling. Your shoulder to your elbow are in a straight line and parallel, making the number 11. Your arms are not swinging or swaying. Your forearm is doing the work. It's actually your tricep doing the work. I should say your forearm is moving. It's the only thing that's moving, the only lever that's moving, but your tricep, the back of your arms are squeezing right there. They're elongating and squeezing. And moving on to our next exercise, toes up, dumbbell crunch to the ceiling, to your toes. If you need to, bend your knees. And if you need to, you can take away the weight, okay? Lifting and lowering, trying to hover your head, neck, and shoulders. So you're not coming all the way down to the ground, you're staying in your crunch, and you're going higher and higher, trying to reach your toes each time. Last one, break. All right, so we're gonna repeat skull crushers and our toes. This is it, and then we're going into some bonus core work, okay? But this is it for your lifting. 2 more sets of this. Skull crushers, set, and go. So we worked our shoulders, our biceps, our triceps, our chest, our back, and multiple areas of our lower body as well, okay? We're starting our core next after this, and then we're gonna finish with core. Got a couple exercises, bonus core for you after this. These are getting heavy. 2 more reps. 1 more. Knees up or toes up, with or without a weight. Crunch, lift. So we're thinking about the lift, getting a little higher each time. I don't want you to think about the going down part as much, okay? Because we're not releasing all the way to the ground. We're just thinking up, up, up. That's why it's a crunch, right? We're crunching. We're not doing full sit-up. We're doing crunches. Crunches are short and lifted. 1 more. And time. Okay. I'm going to switch out my triceps because they're burning. If you need to switch out at all, switch out. Ready, set, 3rd set of these, and go. Fully lengthen, squeeze, contract, extend, contract. So this is one of those where it looks like the down should be the contraction. Nope. That's where we're lengthening our tricep, and now we're squeezing and contracting our tricep, okay? 1 more. Get ready for your dumbbell crunches to the ceiling. All right, toes up or knees up, and we're going up, and up, and up. Really, it's like the tops of my shoulders, not even, I'd say that my shoulder blades kind of tap the ground, and then I'm reaching up again. Head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. If it's too much and it's bothering your neck at this point, I will give you permission to release the weight, put your hands behind your head and support your neck, okay? Try 2 more, 1 more, and time. Moving on to some bonus core work. You're gonna need 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna keep my 8 for this, but first, side lying. Elbows here in front of you, okay? We're going V up, 1 leg at a time, okay? Side lying, V up, join me now. If you'd like to, you can do both legs. It's up to you. You just saw 2 versions of this, 1 leg or 2 legs. If it's really too challenging to lift your upper body up, then I want you just to do, oops, sorry, I didn't do it, a leg slice here and go up as high as you can, okay? Those are the versions. 3, 2, switch sides. We either roll over or we do a nice little butt spin. Other side, set yourself up. Start with 1 leg, okay? And then when you're ready, do 2 legs. I told you this is our bonus core right here. These are not easy, do your best. But join us, don't stop, okay? 1 more. All right, next up, we're gonna lay all the way down on our backs. You've done this one before. You have a weight, reaching towards your toes, roll back, and up. Roll back, ready, set, go. Okay, if it's too much with your dumbbell, don't use the dumbbell. I'll tell you this, once you get past right here, the dumbbell actually pulls you forward. So it actually helps you in this exercise. Roll back, roll up. No momentum, just your muscles working here. This is the halfway point. We're gonna keep going 30 more seconds, okay? Forward, roll back. When you roll back, you're rolling back 1 vertebrae at a time. Just curving out your spine like a C, like a letter C. That's what we call it, like a C, curve on your spine. Pull, 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 pull. 10 more seconds. I think my shoulders are getting tired. And 1 more rep. Roll it back, stay down, and time. Let's stretch everything out, okay? Rock yourself up to sit. Let's go straddle fold forward first, open up the legs. All right. Nice job. If you liked today's class, you can replay it anytime. Ooh, I liked it. I liked it. I would do this again. All right, let's go 90-90. Fold forward. And swivel to the other side. Ooh, that side's tight today. Tomorrow we'll stretch everything out in line class. All right, come to all fours. Let's cat couch just a little bit for the sake of our back and our shoulders. Round out, hollow out. Round out, hollow out. And then let's sink back into child's pose. I want you to walk your hands to one side, reach, 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 and then draw your butt back towards your heels. We've got a nice lat stretch for all that shoulder work we did. Both of those sets of flies did work with the rear part, the back part of our shoulders. Focusing on our shoulders on one side and our back on the other. Go ahead and walk your hands to the other side. So let's stretch that out. Oh yeah, right there. All right, come center and lay yourself down on your stomach. Let's do a little bit of chest stretching. So open up, roll. This is good for your bicep, your shoulder, and your chest. A little bit of your spine as well. And then switch other side. I've got one more stretch for you after this, so don't go anywhere yet. All right, either laying on your stomach or you can come to your side. Grab your heel, pull your heel to your butt, quad stretch. And switch sides. Take a nice deep breath here. Another nice deep breath. Pull your heel to your butt. Crawl your way to all fours. Down dog. Walk yourself maybe toes in, hands in. Roll up. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for joining today. I will see you back here tomorrow and we'll stretch everything out. Bye, everyone.